Alright, I know this video is much delayed and it's going out much later than I originally wanted to do it. So you're just going to have to take a deep, heart-filled apology for me. So, in other words, I'm very sorry that this came out late. I'm also sorry for the fact that we have a new format for you. I'll explain as we go on. For online games, I'm basically going to explain what I think of the game during gameplay instead of before and after like a normal review, since it's a part 2. This is part 2 of the Bioshock review. Okay, this is the main issue that I have with Bioshock 2 online, is that the gameplay is horrible. And it's horrible because Bioshock 2 is one of the few games that will almost always lag, regardless of who your internet provider is. It's horrible because gunshots take too much time to go from one end of the room to the other, and it takes forever to die, spawning, respawning, killing enemies. Using the powers are everything just takes too much time in the game, and it's supposed to be a fast-paced shooter. I think that the main issue that Bioshock 2's online system is so horrible is because Bioshock, the original one, was known as the thinking person shooter. Online multiplayer is mostly just mindless shooting, and you can't have a thinking person shooter combined with mindless shooting. I mean, it just doesn't work that way. It didn't work too well. What makes it even worse is that the achievement slash trophy thing is god awful. Even if you earn the trophies, you are likely to actually not able. You're likely not to have them show up, and the caller service will say, "Oh, there's something wrong with your system." But if you go online, you'll find out that just about everybody that plays this game has this issue. It's annoying, it's stupid, and if you're going to actually do something with trophies and achievements, don't put it online because it just causes issues with them actually coming up in your inventory. Whatever they may be, Xbox Live, PlayStation Network, I don't give a shit. It's that's the absolute one thing that they screwed up on is the trophy system. I don't think that the Bioshock game should even come with an online option. I mean, yes, I could see how it would make an interesting MMORPG, but to keep it in the shooter realm and have the online personification of that just didn't work too well. I could see how it would work in groups for stories and stuff like that, but when you're doing it without some kind of main plot line or a very weak one at that, the game is just going to fall apart, and there's no way to absolutely save it. So now I'm going to come to my conclusion, and that conclusion being it's bad for online, but overall it's mostly just a rent.
Somewhere beyond the sea, somewhere waiting for me, my lover stands on golden sands and watches the ships that go sailing. Somewhere beyond the sea, she's there watching for me. If I could fly like birds on high